I guess you have Demonic Purge. That's something. So it's not totally free. Okay, yeah. I think with the Shadow Demon, this pick is balanced out a lot. This is a really strong lane. I mean, it's looking juicy here as low as Niku is.
You can see Riddy's prepared for it. He actually leveled up Cookie. He's going to use that Cookie to jump on Amira here with the Blood Grenade. They got him. Riddy's first blood. They try and get too aggressive on Got the Juice. Disruption going for the kill.
Needs one more poison.
Some decent damage. Certainly would have had the kill to get it off of the Shadow Poison. I was about to say, they still have Tombstone.
Could disrupt him into Cookie Stun with Tombstone drop. He would die.
Yeah, easy. I'm very surprised they're not going for it here. Got to get some punish, though. Brady's going to be down here. Go after Got the Juice. Isolated. Brady's trying to get here in time for the Cookie. Now maybe the Cookie turnaround, actually, with the Scatter Blast slowing down Mira. Mira doesn't have Snowball. Level 2 opted for the tag team and the shards, so...
Zayat's going to get beat up here.
Storm Spirit, easy pickup. Actually, the Snowball is going to delay a little bit, but Sonic Wave coming out. That's going to hit both of the supports. That's big damage. Do they actually win this one out, though, with that Sonic Wave? Niku still going to be able to get the kill on Ollie. And Makoto, he got that kill on Zayats, but that is all he will get.
And Makoto's kind of lingering around here as well, so they might just try and force the dive on Got the Juice.
Which means that the Undying needs to be ready to make the rotation because Nightfall is already here with its God Strength. Good disruption. Cookie goes out. Decent stun, but the Abaddon's still stuck in all this. Very dead. And PMA is not coming to the fight.
To risk that by going to an early fight is a big trade-off. That fight really has to go well to outweigh how much he's getting down here.
This play is pretty cool because Got the Juice, by playing in the safe lane continually, has disguised this movement from Na'Vi, right? Like they would expect heroes to be playing behind this Abaddon. They've already killed him once, and they're going to kill him a second time. But I almost feel like that is worth it because this Sven being killed, I think, is more impactful than the Abaddon dying.
Blink into maybe faster PKB. You're going pipe into Auras here.
Chasing after
This
PMA.
is aggressive.
Yeah, it's a kill they certainly can get, but he is just going to instantly revive, and it's a question of how much are you going to give up in return, especially with Niku having an Arcane Rune. Get a Galvanized stack for him.
Not something Navi would expect here.
I think the thing is that you have to know where the heroes are, though, because if you make a jump and the saves go out, which the saves are already there. Photic Shield on PMA. He's going to get a chance to get off the Flash Golem. They're still going to try and burst him down, but he got off the Tombstone. With the kisses raining in, this is a little bit troublesome. They have to deal with this Tombstone, trying to attack it. Makoto's going to handle it. There goes the Tombstone, but the destruction that ensued from the kisses and the tomb and all the AoE that Navi brought to it. Yeah, I was saying into that, like they're literally only see one hero, and that's Undying. I feel like there's no way you should be going on Undying with that many heroes off map. That many saves off map, especially in Nightfall. He gets ganked in the top lane, so going bad to worse now.
And he rolled Mana Drought. Super nice for the Storm Spirit here. He is powering up. They're eyeing up Nightfall again. Another death for him. Before BKB is out. It's flying on the Courier.
Can the Courier get to him in time? It will not. Ooh, yeah. Courier dies too. The Courier died too. He's going to come back and not even have his BKB. 2.5 minutes delayed.
This is super bad for Aurora. They're bleeding out a lot of buildings right now.
They might try for it once the Storm Spirit shows top, which Niku zips out after Ollie. Found him. And we'll be able to kill him here. Let's see what happens mid, though. Oh, disruption.
Oh, what a
Spear slides right on past. They got off the Tombstone. Really awkward for Nightfall now as he's inside this arena with the Abaddon who doesn't care. They do deal with the Tombstone, but Got the Juice hasn't even had to use his borrowed time. But Niku, off of killing Ollie, now rejoins his team in the mid lane to help bring down Makoto, Sonic Wave does not save him.
Sick plays by Zayat. Gets the blink out. Instant demonic purge on the Sven. That fight is just over at that point. Nightfall looking for Niku.
Oh,
he gets pulled.
Man. Nightfall is ruined.
Yeah, this game is just toasted. Let's see if we can get a good kick here.
Well, he's immediately going to kick the Abaddon. Did not hesitate on that one. Toronto Tokyo gets a pretty sick arena, but a better tombstone from PMA. Puts the Snapfire inside of it and got the juice in his position. I feel like maybe kicking in the Abaddon was not the best idea.
It's not who I would have picked, but I think they were screwed there no matter what, to be honest.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Unless you find the Shadow Demon, the instant demonic purge goes on your Sven, it feels like the fight's over. I think if some of the early Tusk ganks and rotations for Mira work, this game could look very different, but he just didn't hit him, and they were very difficult to hit. They were not easy windows to take advantage of. They were really small, so how good is it here? Good against the Terrorblade for sure. Can be good against Invoker if you catch him. Good follow-up and combinations with the supports. It just makes your lineup awkward. It's just not doing a lot for you unless he completely snowballs the lane. So I have my doubts here. But Navi did play pretty well in game 1. And this is a team that kind of just plays with whatever draft they have.
Brady's bounce back with the glimpse. They'll push away Toronto Tokyo. Takes a little bit of damage from the Bat Rider, but Toronto Tokyo is low enough with a Sunstrike. They might be able to get the kill. Who needs setup when Niku is just that aware?
Who needs setup when you're an Invoker? God.
It's true.
That's a huge snag for them. Again, any of the extra side lane kills they can pick up here are just massive for the lineup.
Now, Niku maybe needs to focus on his own lane here because it is a bit of trouble. His courier flies out to him. Makoto trying not to draw tower aggro. Niku will die to the dagger spam. Yeah, Got the Juice is not going to die anytime soon. 20 magic wand charges and a Lotus Orb. Actually, ate the Lotus. For a glimpse back opportunity kill onto Mira. There goes that magic wand charges. Yeah, they're not killing him. What?
What do you think about Niku's style?
It looks nice.
Got him.
He's got that kind of the
Look at that main, dude. That's
yeah. As Mira is running back to mid lane, trying to get here in time for the 6-minute power rune. Niku under assault, bushwhack lands. Here comes the Sunstrike, but the Sonic Wave may take out both of them here as Makoto with beautiful positioning. Zayats is somehow still alive and still trying to work his way through the trees. A lot of magic wand charges, still had a Lotus as well. So this will be meta pop that does not result in a kill. They're actually going to go for him here. Mira's going to bump him back with a flame break. Here comes Makoto. And Riddy's only just now getting the glimpse. It's a bit too late for that. Terrorblade is dead and gone. If Riddy's can survive here, though, here comes Zayats. Zayats, if he lands the right kind of bushwhack here with the Sunstrike, they kill the Earthshaker. Now Mira.
Beautiful.
Very nice turnaround. Big plays. Listen, I am a anti-Helm of Dom player all around. So,
oh, look at this catch. He's
beautiful
gone.
setup.
And Nightfall TP. Is that a Snoop Dogg quote? What is that?
What? No. It's not a Snoop Dogg quote. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, Sunstrike, but the Echo Slam comes through. Still, the Sharpshooter does go off, and it kills Makoto alongside that Static Storm. Rady's going to send the Earthshaker back into that Static Storm. Got the Juice is kind of left chasing after heroes here. Not really what he wants to be doing.
So efficient. They're going to smoke for the squirrel.
They will get him. That is for certain. Are they going to be able to get him fast enough to get away, though? Because here comes that Rolling Thunder. Chasing after Toronto Tokyo. Toronto Tokyo jukes it a little bit. Still needs 4 more seconds till his blink is up, and he gets tagged by some damage. Glimpse back into the Static Storm. He's dead. Rady's going to die for that positioning, though. As Makoto bolsters Nightfall's play here.
Which would explain a lot. Those things are riddled with parasites. Get that checked out also.
I don't think that's actually true, but No, I've never had squirrel. I think you're thinking of bear.
Tokyo. Oh, Sunstrike for the vision for the glimpse.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Too
You
good.
love to see some extra vision mechanics to help out your disruptor. Now the Rolling Thunder to chase after Makoto. Makoto should be fine here. But Aurora, I mean, the tier 1 tower makes this really difficult. It's hard to get the angle on it. They do manage to get the lasso. Really big pickup. Static Storm, can it save him in time? It cannot. Too much burst.
Nice pickups. Exactly what you want out of that smoke. Smoke, find the Terror Blade, shut him down with the Shaker while you still can. And you get a simple pick off like that, straight into the Roche pit. Put an Aegis on this Terror Blade. Toronto, Tokyo trying to do something here. He's thinking about it.
Oh, a bit too late. It was a good try. Fortunately, with the Fisher walking, he can get out of the pit. But unfortunately for him, he's up against a Disruptor. So it doesn't matter where he goes. He is caught.
That was close. I respect the attempt. About 2 seconds too late.
They're going to try and take away this Aegis right away, though. Got the juice. They've set a trap for him. Quick kill. Can he get off the Sunder, though? Oh, with the Tornado. That's going to be nasty. Got off the Sunder on Makoto, too. Makoto gets a blink off. 12 HP is what he survives on. A Cataclysm might have caught him if it wasn't for that haste rune. They just continue to play the pickoff game, saying, like, eventually they will give us enough kills, especially with this combination.
Oh, he has a gem.
Cataclysm giving you the vision for the glimpse plays. And yeah, that's just not just a core kill. It is a gem pickup. That's nasty. Oh, and you lost Ollie too. The lasso initiation onto the Hoodwink. Well, that's probably not going to win you anything. Got the juice. Oh my God, he sundered his support. Are you insane?
Brother, that better pay off.
I mean, that's going to be one life gone already with no meta on the second life. This is very awkward. Hit by the Rolling Thunder, hit by the Echo. He's just, come on, man.
That was not worth.
Flies it through the enemy with a shield on it. Here comes the smoke from Aurora. Get the right kind of initiation. Lasso back, pull on the Disruptor. Quick kill there. And then they reset around the Rolling Thunder. Buyback. Disruptor's going to teleport right onto all of these heroes. He's going to get a glimpse back onto the Bat Rider, but they're focusing on the Bat right now. Nightfall blinks away. Mira, Sonic Wave, good hit. That's going to take out, oh, maybe Nico as well. Nico almost dying there. Got off his BKB or Tornado. Quick retreat from him, but that's still a dieback on the Disruptor. Aurora, a 4 versus 4.
I would also say you kind of wanted some Lincolns and Lotus Spheres in this lineup to let you go high ground a bit easier, but they're just not going to be there.
Yeah, Pango really played for himself. Disperser, yes. Refresher, like no utility whatsoever to help out with that high ground push, and it's not going to do him much good. He gets jumped like that.
Nice find.
Got the juice, still battling it out with Nightfall. Nightfall forced to use the borrowed time. Blinks back inside the base. Ooh, Toronto Tokyo gets tied up a little bit there, but the sharpshooter miss makes things a little bit more awkward. Toronto Tokyo might have died if the sharpshooter had landed there. Diets pushing forward. Aurora, really defensive use of BKBs. I mean, I feel like this fight, they should just back away purely for the fact they've used so many BKBs already. PMA is going to chase after them. See if this Rolling Thunder can be effective at killing anything. Mira's making a run for it with the rest of his BKB. Almost wearing out. Static Storm goes out. Doesn't really do too much here. Riddy's whiffs entirely. Makoto with his Sonic Wave. Unable to finish off Riddy's here. Refresh goes out from PMA. Chasing after Makoto with the Rolling Thunder. And he's got him locked in with the roll up. Stays on top of him. Now chases after more heroes from Aurora. Actually, they've called it quits.
Somebody needs it in this game. That at least gives you a chance of going high ground. It gives you a plan.
Staff Zayt making a run for it. Nice Rolling Thunder with a Cataclysm over the top. Forces out the BKBs. Echo Slam from Toronto Tokyo. Stops that squirrel in his place. Mira will die.
That's an opening.
So trading out supports here. Static Storm. It latches onto Nightfall. Nightfall automatically using the borrowed time. Still has a refresher to work with. BKB, they're trying to beat him down. Double Scythe goes off, but he got off the refresher. Nightfall, he's going to be okay for now. He's got the borrowed time, and now got the juice. Doesn't have his BKB. Nor does he have a Sunder to get it off. Too many disables here. PMA teleporting on his Rolling Thunder. He'll get out. Now PMA, bad time to get picked. Your supports were just coming back up. Another 30 seconds for the Terrorblade. Especially with how clean they've been. Navi smoked up on the low ground. Aurora all here. They pop the Static Storm on Toronto Tokyo. This is perfect, but he's got an Eon Disc. They've got to stop from getting off a BKB. A Wind Waker just in time to stop the Sunstrike damage. And now a Scythe put on to Got the Juice. He's in trouble here. Needs some help. Got off the BKB. Toronto Tokyo with a refresh. Eon Disc will protect him. Got the Juice fighting out with Nightfall, but he can't really challenge him. Meanwhile, the lasso on the Invoker gets off a BKB and a deafening blast. He makes a run for it. Refresh on Got the Juice. Another round of the BKB. He needs to hit something that is not this abated, but everything is kiting him right now. He's got nowhere to run to. He's out of BKB charges. And now he's just going to be kited the whole way through unless Navi can do something for him, a disperser to help him out. Niku back into play with the Tornado to also help. They kill the Jakiro and they help the Terrorblade get away. So, and no refresher for another 30 seconds. He doesn't have an amp damage in the bottle. Very dangerous rune. They could get the jump on Makoto right now, though, with the Scythe.
Oh, what a find.
And they got him inside the Static Storm. He's nullified as well, so they can't even Wind Waker save her. What a pick.
Makoto.
Now Ollie. Force staff up to the high ground. PMA loses track of him. Fisher to keep him back with a buyback from Makoto. Navi reset. It feels a bit wasted.
They got another jump.
Toronto Tokyo. He's got an Eon Disc. Can PMA get him with the nullifier? They got the nullifier on him. He's stuck inside. They give him a force staff to help him out. He got off the BKB, but the damage may still be there from PMA. Another Eon Disc with the refresher, and he'll live. Wind Waker back. He's okay for now. Meanwhile, the Hexed up. PMA in some trouble. Lasso as well. Heavy commitment to finish off this Pango. Meteor goes out, hits Makoto. He pops his BKB and pursues. Refresh, blink forward again, catching Riddies this time. The Sonic Wave goes out, finishes him off, pushing back the rest of Navi. Aurora may have just won themselves the first Roshan of the game. I feel better about the spider legs on him than I do the TB.
The one thing for the TB is that maybe lets him aggressively use this break silence himself.
That's true. Nightfall put himself on the front lines here. Borrowed time, blinks backwards. PMA hits the nullifier on Ollie, but he's got to get back. In fact, he's going to be psyched. Makoto, not shy. He's got the Aegis after all. Roll up, couldn't get out the Rolling Thunder. Actually, doesn't even refresh. Maybe he's saving it for the second life. Because he just dives the Echo Slam. And then rejoin his team, perhaps. As his team is making a smoke play. They spot Makoto. They're pushing forward. They get Static Storm in? What happened? Okay, he's still got the Helm of Dying. He'd still go for the Static Storm later on to the fight. He drops it now. It's going to be the Abaddon. They go fight. They're taking him out. They finish him off. An immediate buyback. Divine Rapier is on the ground, though, and Got the Juice is protecting it. He's got the Terror Wave pushing back these heroes. The buybacks from Aurora. They resettle. Tornado long range clips the Quap, but Navi do not keep the chase up. They're trying to force heroes to show at the top part of the map with the wave pushing in. Cataclysm goes out, get some idea of where they're at. Toronto Tokyo is going to teleport back to the team. Got the Juice. He got Sight. And now we got Echo Slam. Can they bail him out? No. They cannot. Navi do not save their carry in time. And the Divine Rapier is back in the hands of Nightfall. Got a lasso on a PMA. Big pickup. Nightfall blinks on it. Lasso, Sonic Wave, everything they have. That's going to be a dieback. 3 up. Get another kill on the Earthshaker. He does have buyback. Niku needs to get out of here. Numbers advantage for Aurora on this.
Oh, pre-meta pop.
Oh, they jump. Nightfall. Okay, got off the borrow time. He's going to be okay for now. And the lasso on Got the Juice. He's dead. Cataclysm goes out. It does not do enough for you.
That's
no carry. It is GG's. Riddies will call it. Aurora with the comeback at 73 minutes. They hold and they hold and they hold, and eventually they get the advantage in the super late game.
That was not the prettiest victory we've ever seen. I mean, that game was really rough. There's an argument that they should lose that game at a certain point if Navi itemized for the high ground a little bit better. I don't know about this draft. I think this one got away from Navi a little too much. I mean, they do like this mid Undying, but is this the game for it? Into Batrider, Medusa, Jakiro, Shadow Demon? Like,
It's an author similar to Tolkien.
Right, but every author could come up with their own, and who decides whose is the best?
No, it's collaborated.
Zayat's
Ollie gets the kill on Zayat's already starting off.
Oh, they know this play is... It's coming. Aurora won
Disruption, spear back. Got the juice in some trouble here, but he activates his lifesteal, gets a little bit of heal. And now Zayat's is going to come in here, and Got the Juice is out healing the damage being done. Aurora cannot burst down the Broodmother.
Just keep it a low kill game, you're going to be happy.
PMA is pretty farmed. Helmet Dom, and he's going to have a fast Blink Dagger.
He's doing well. They have not found a lot with this Batrider. I expected more.
Does he kill him here? Makoto, he's got a lot of spiders on him, and he can't do quite enough burst damage, not even with the Flame Break. Maybe if they landed a spear. Got the Juice. Stampede goes off, and got him inside the arena. So Makoto is dead, but the Broodmother is traded out here thanks to the arena, and Toronto, Tokyo, and Mira are in pretty deep here. They both TP out, no stuns.
Nice little free pickup. Oh my! Now we have Navi smoking top. They have all their ults now. Could be a massive team fight win for them, or maybe just another Makoto kill. Golem drop cookie. They got him again. I mean, that's triple ult dropped, but they're gonna try and
kisses
boost
are
up top.
hitting Aurora in the top lane. With Got the Juice running at them, Aurora, they can't just TP out, but this is still a lot of damage being done. Ollie, Scatter Blast, that's gonna miss. Decay's not quite enough. Give him a cookie, hit him with another Decay. And Ollie with a healing salve stays alive a little bit longer, though. He will finally be run down by Niku. And now Toronto, Tokyo, after TPing away from the fight, comes back in, hits the spear onto Niku. Tombstone dropped underneath this tier 2. I mean, they're in so deep at this point in time. Nightfall's there on the other side. Niku, I think he's going to be left for dead here.
Overextension. No way around it. A chase that shouldn't have happened if you'd hit that blast, and instead you end up losing your Undying. You lose your Warlock as well.
This is still taking forever. Makoto will get it eventually, but quite the chase.
Force the issue. Force the Roshan. Force the early high ground in this game. That 25-30 minute mark is your time to strike before the Juicy gets out of control.
Stomp kisses again and again. These supports being picked apart, and Aurora have had very little rebuttal. It's only when it's been egregious where they're diving the tier 2 top have Aurora really been able to punish Navi. And even then, I would argue the punish really didn't hurt too badly. Tombstone laid out, and PMA is still going to hit a beautiful stomp. He hit a 3-man stomp, and with the Tombstone out, a cookie from behind from Science as well.
What the hell is happening?
They have 2 stuns, and they've hit 5 heroes. A Scatter Blast knocks them both over. What the... I mean, come on, man. Aurora just giving it to him. Not in this area, not in this neck of the woods, but they will find an amp damage rune for Niku. He doesn't have a bottle to conserve this, but if they can make the play right away, they run into Nightfall. Force out the Stone Case. They were still going to try and get this kill. He was low on mana to begin with.
Where happened to all his mana?
He used most of it, pushing out the wave, I guess. Fortunately,
is he actually just out?
They will run out of stuns because they used one of them. The one and only stun that they had initially. Now the arena catching Riddies in the mid lane. TP coming in.
What is this, though? What? What?
Wait, what did he lasso?
He lassoed a Broodling.
A Broodling? Guys,
sure.
I got the spider. Okay. Navi are doing Roshan right now. Niku has the Tombstone out. Good arena, catching them at a very awkward spot. Now, Niku still has the BKB, so he's going to charge forward with the Flesh Golem, but Got the Juice doesn't have BKB. He does have a Manta, though. He's trying to get away from Makoto. Makoto's trying to catch up to him, but he can't get to him. Meanwhile, Niku is just tearing him apart. Bat Rider couldn't catch up to the Broodmother, used an entirety of his BKB trying to chase him down. He can always teleport. That's always an option.
They're not going to give you time for the Dusa to hit maximum peak Dusa. They're going to go, and they're going to go
They're
fast.
going to keep running at you, and they're going to use their 2 stuns to chain lock Toronto Tokyo. Toronto Tokyo with the BKB turnaround. Arena on 3. Finishing off, got the juice. Got him on the first life. They'll also take out Zayats. Now, PMA, half HP, and got the juice on his second life is going to be lassoed here. BKB couldn't get to him in time. It was on the courier. PMA tries to go back in, but just doing it alone with the Fatal Bonds. Maybe they can't actually do this. Nico is hitting big decays. He's on top of these heroes with the Fatal Bonds. They're actually kind of clearing out house. Now, Nightfall doesn't care about the decay, doesn't care about the damage buildup. Niku has no TP, so
yeah,
he's dead.
And maybe just close this game. Instead, Aurora, hold on. They get a lot of farm on their heroes. Is this starting to look like game 2 all over again, Austin?
It kind of is. It kind of is. Niku in some trouble here. They pin him up, deal with the tombstone. He activates his BKB, but he's got the lasso.
No.
Pulled back in. Nightfall. He has been in such a beautiful situation.
This lasso connection and the Dusa hitting people. But their timing is going to be insane right now with MKB down on Nightfall. He is dealing damage.
They're going to go for the Mars again. Save with the disruption. This will let the Mars get off the BKB in the arena. But this time around, the heroes are not so far forward. Nightfall can't immediately punish them. He starts getting some shots in now, but a lot of it is being blocked out. Cookie goes out. Makoto got off the BKB in time. Gets off the lasso, but he's going to die to the Broodmother. Too much. Lotus Orb bounce back of the lasso kills Makoto. And now they're following Nightfall into his base. Nightfall is still strong, though, and they have to respect that. Niku clearly did not respect that.
They didn't learn. All right, smoke coming in. There's a Bloodthorn on this Brood. He has his own Scotty. There's the Daedalus for Nightfall.
And the lasso initiation on. Got the juice in big trouble. Got off BKB. He's fighting it out, but okay, he didn't use the BKB. He has BKB on his second life.
But there's a Stone Gaze.
There is a Stone Gaze. He's going to have to BKB, dodge the spear. The Stone Gaze is running out now. God, Niku! Niku speared, killed! Oh, no! This core Undying keeps on overextending himself, not respecting the immense amount of damage that the Deuce is able to put out now. Yeah, this is pretty big. Honestly, like Aurora will have to deal with this soon. Smoke's gonna break. Initiation sight. Immediately go for Got the Juice. With the pin on him, they might have him. The Undying Tombstone can't bail him out here. PMA is also gonna be quite low. TP's away, not gonna make it out. Smooth execution for Aurora as the smokes clash, but Toronto Tokyo gets the best of it with his Blink Scythe and Arena. There is a tier 2 still up top lane with the revives coming in from NAVI. Aurora will just have to take 2 and call it quits here. Nightfall, they're going to try and stop him. Walking away, the upheaval slowing him down. PMA taking a lot of damage, got lassoed, pulled back in. Nightfall with the Stone Gaze as well. Niku dropped the Tombstone in from behind, though. Got the Juice, has already taken out one. He's going to go for Makoto as well. Almost got him. The lasso stalls it up a little bit. Got the Juice. He finishes off one. He's trying to get away from Nightfall here. Nightfall running out of mana. He's going to be isolated. Mass buybacks. They want to make sure they can protect Nightfall on his second life. They don't want to let him die twice here, but they didn't really get anybody from NAVI. So this is going to be mass buybacks, but no way to push the advantage. When is the mouse going to die?
It's going to die in this next fight. You got to win fast.
Smoke coming. Toronto Tokyo leading the charge. Gets the arena. Spear back into the ice path. Beautiful stomp. Stomp comes in from PMA. Really helps out. Niku's still going to die here. Pop the Flesh Golem 2 at the end. Not good. Still has a refresher to work with the TPN on the second life. Toronto Tokyo is being diced up by Got the Juice, but he walks into the Macro Pyre, and the Scotty gets slowed down, so he can't finish off the Mars.
Wait, so what happened?
They killed the Undying. That is all.
Nothing happened.
Chasing after Makoto. Give him a cookie. Makoto still had BKB. Niku takes his own BKB, but Tombstone, he gets inside of that. What are Rabies? Can he do anything about this? Oh, God. PMA tries to come in and bail him out, but now the Undying has died his second time. Now Lasso. Lana got the juice. Nightfall. He can focus him down here. Got the juice. Pops the Mantis. Starts life stealing up. Can he out life steal the damage? He is out life stealing the damage. He's already killed Makoto. Now he turns on the drop to you know the ice path. It catches him in the end. It stops the damage, and he falls. Buybacks have to be used, but the Broodmother doesn't have the buyback here. They're going to have to do this without the Broodmother. I don't think it's possible. Niku on his third life is trying, though. He's already killed 2, and he's gotten the buyback on the Broodmother now. Double Tombstone's going to be dropped. Na'Vi not using their buybacks. He doesn't have his extra life yet. The Ceaseless Stir still on cooldown for 45 seconds. They're going to smoke up the side here. They snuck through this.
Oh, look at this.
Aurora.
Look at this
They
play.
did not see this coming. The Shiva's going to spawn Mira. Mira, Eon Disc. They don't have a nullifier to deal with it. They got the spear. Still, though, the pickup from the Aghanim Scepter from PMA. And now that lifesteal is going to work. PMA still in trouble, though, inside of the arena. But got the juice. Didn't manage to get the lifesteal. Another spear onto PMA. No BKB whatsoever from the Broodmother. He's going to save it for the extra life, I guess. Break on Riddies. Nightfall blinking forward. Riddies is already dead. Niku, refresh. He's got a golem. He's going to die. He refresh. No golem does not stay alive.
This juice is way too strong, man.
Got the juice. Is one last play for him, but he's been lassoed. There's just no way out of this one. He calls it before the death occurs, and Aurora are going to Singapore. Na'Vi failed to clutch 2 times in a row.
That's what they did. The second that bottom push goes bad for Na'Vi, this game becomes really difficult. Got a feel for this team, man. They were so close.